Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody! Wow. It has been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's been doing good. Let's see, decent turnout, yeah, alright. I see all the usual bots are here. I think they're bots. Let's turn off that music there. I don't think my Switch audio is making it in. Hold on there. Well, we can't have that. Well, let's see. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think my Switch audio is working, but we can't have that. Well, let's see what we can do here. Was working before. Let's plug and unplug the good old OBS. Huh. And oh, there we go. Just needed to reset that. Alright, so we are going to be continuing our playthrough of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. But this time, it's going to be a legitimate stream with real commentary. Now, for those of you who have been following this Twitch channel, God knows why, we have actually been streaming most of our overworld exploration and adventures right here on the channel, but I have been just silently playing it, muted, because, you know, weekdays and such, I do have family, and I just kind of felt I wanted to document my journey through Hyrule in some manner, even if it was kind of mediocre. But now we're going to do a real stream. We're going to do a real stream where I actually talk. I am not going to disappear for like 3 hours doing dinner and the dishes or whatnot. Interactions with chat, that's all going to happen too. And I'm finally going to do all of those main objectives that I have been holding off. So, just a little overview on our progress so far. Let's take a look at our map. I have actually explored a very good chunk of Hyrule. You can tell from the little drawings that I have collected the various tiers or memories that you can see at the glyphs there. In the previous stream, or maybe the previous stream, we actually tackled everything at Zora's domain. But for the most part, at the beginning of our adventure, we focused on exploring the southeast quadrant of the map, because I really wanted to dye my clothes at Hateno Village. Aside from that, as pretty good off-stream gameplay, I have been exploring the depths. And so I have been actually very focused on gathering all of the Zonai devices as well as getting all of the gotcha machines that I can, the Zonai dispensers. So you can see here that I have collected quite a few of those, but we're not going to be doing that right now. That's not our main objective. I have a pretty interesting outfit here. I collected it yesterday. This is part of the, let's see, by set. This is the Depths outfit. So you got the Hood of the Depths, the Tunic of the Depths, and the Gaiters of the Depths. And this provides you with, let's see here. It provides you with the set bonus provides you with 3 buffer hearts when you are facing gloom damage. And they do regenerate on their own pretty fast, so that is actually pretty handy. And I am looking to get this boosted eventually. However, I still have not unlocked armor enhancements from the Great Fairies, because I have not done the tasks related to that. But that would require me to go around the map, primarily the Elden region, and I think also Rito Village. I haven't visited either of those. I'm holding myself back here, so I should probably work on that. You can also see here that my grind in the depths and my grind for Zonite has gotten me up to the 6th little battery icon out of the 8 total that you get. And that's all great. I wanted to make sure that I had all of the technology at my disposal for when we handled our main tasks. Of course, sometimes I jump the gun. If you were hanging around last stream, then you would realize I had wasted upwards of 3 hours at Zora's Domain. Why? That is because I... That is because I actually made my way to the objective. It was in the sky, the water temple, all on my own, without doing the side quests. And as a result, certain mechanisms were locked. So just a hot tip, if you ever want to do the main objectives, the regional anomalies or whatnot, you kind of need... Oh, I should change my outfit. Let's go... Ninja! Yeah, you need to take your your quest mandated NPC to the temples for you to actually complete the temples. Otherwise, the game just will not let you proceed. You won't be able to interact with the terminal. It'll give you an access denied animation. Dumb shit like that. So you don't get complete freedom in the game, but it is a very high degree of freedom. And as a disclaimer here, I'm not going to try covering up any spoilers related to content that I have already done. So, yeah. This here is my big boy Sidon, and he's kind of like a stand. I assume I am going to collect more stands later on. But for now, we have to traverse this icy water, and to do that, we are going to take our trusty steed. Wait, wrong one, nope. Our other trusty steed. The hover bike. Alright, let's making our way out of this cave. But we should probably set a stamp here. Alright. This thing has been actually very useful for the depths, but it also goes pretty high. It's just such a low-cost build. It's a bit hard to pilot sometimes. Okay, that was not the best showcase of my ability, however. I did a goofy. Yeah, this thing is not entirely reliable all the time, but it gets a lot of the work done. Like, an ungodly amount of maneuverability. Yeah, we can make our way up the mountain. You know, I actually almost flew to the Rito village objective. I almost flew there by mistake yesterday because I was just doing some Sky Island content. Okay. Yeah, it's a little hard to steer this. It is a low-cost build, but it's also very energy efficient. Well, I think we can make it to the tower over there. I really don't like the visual blur, though, that we get. We do have a few options here. I do see the shrine, but then my bike would despawn. That's the thing about this. The persistence of objects is not fantastic. You know, what we can do, yeah, we are going to do this shrine. Oops, stuck the landing. And, you know, our bike will probably disappear. But there's also a tower over there, and we can launch ourselves. So, let's go do this shrine, yeah. Hope everyone's been having a good day. My day's actually kind of been short and ass. I had a class in the morning, but I actually overslept and missed it, so I missed my first quiz of the term. Very regrettable. But then after that, you know, had a shower, had a nice chicken salad, sipping on some water and an iced tea. Let me take a sip of some of that now. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a singular corridor and a laser beam that probably activates a pitfall. Yep, not gonna trip me up with that. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck. Shit. Massive L. Now, we could cheese this. Never mind. Boom, 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 boom. Turn it out. Turn it out. Turn it out. Ba-da-da. Boom, 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 boom. I am fucking James Bond. Literally. What do we got here? Oh, man. I didn't know if I was exploring bonus content or not. What the fuck? Trick question. Oh shit, the bonus chest is back there. What now? Who wants to do that again? We're not gonna miss a bonus chest. We ain't pussies in this house. We are going to get all of the bonuses that we can, except the Korok seeds, because fuck Korok seeds. All my homies love performing human rights violations on non-humans. And actually, that's not true. Let's try this again, but this time don't fuck up. Man, I actually did a pretty interesting Sky Island shrine, well, pre-shrine, that had you drop through a laser grid. And that was really cool. It was the, I believe it was called the Forge Island. Okay, so... where is the trigger? Well, let's start by manipulating these blocks and see... oh, they don't do anything. Okay. Which one of these are trap doors, though? I feel like I'm supposed to be triggering the, Okay, let's see what this does. Hey, that was easy. Okay, well, that was kind of ass, but we did it. If I ever decide to do 100%, that's not going to be an issue. Dodging all the lasers, dodging all the lasers. Bum 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 bum. I don't mind doing that a second time. That was actually pretty cool. And yeah, well, we loaded the save too. The bike is definitely not going to be there again. But I made sure not to convert all of my Zonite again so that I would have surplus for printing a new bike. For anyone who is not familiar with the depths, that is where you get the auto build feature, your last ability. And it can take your previous designs, which you can save, and it can reproduce them with materials on site, or for a cost of Zonite, print them for you. And as I figured, the bike is not there, but I don't think we need it right now, because my 2 stamina wheels should be more than sufficient to reach this tower. And then we can launch our... oh, no. That's where Rito Village is. Well, we can definitely fly over there after we launch ourselves from the tower, so long as there are no underlying quests that require too much effort here. It's covered in thorns. Yeah, well, isn't the normal solution to just either jump over this or burn it? Let's see. Wait. No, we are not throwing that. We have a perfectly usable Molotov cocktail fruit. Well, that's a nice looking rock. Perfect axe shape, actually. There we go. Yeah, sure took its sweet time. Register this, baby. I still have no idea what the hell happened to all of the ancient technology from the first game. It's like the remnants of it were all scrapped and used on these towers, but then where'd the towers themselves go? Like, the only, like, headcanon explanation that I have at this point is that the Yiga clan up and yeeted all of this, or the time travel shenanigans related to the plot of this video game retconned an entire society. I'm not really sure if I'm okay with that. But I have not received any spoilers related to the game's plot. And I'm very fortunate for that. But the time travel stuff really opens up a lot of nasty potential developments. Oh, well, that map's kind of ass. there's some sky islands here. Oh, well, that one's a bit too far off. Let's see. And we're gonna mark you, and we're gonna mark you. We are going to change the pin. I know this is the Korok seed pin, but I have been using it to mark... Have I? Oh, wait, no, that's for underneath. Okay, I'm gonna change the stamp to this, and we're gonna change this stamp to this, because we want to remember these things. Maybe. Hey, look, there's a Robo Bro right here. 1000-volt Nippon Steel! Face my blade, fiend. He was nothing but a weakling, a coward. Well, he was also not protecting jack shit. There's kind of an underwhelming archipelago that you have going on here. The spirit of exploration beckons me, but I will do that at a later date, because we have a primary objective right in front of us, and I have just stalled for too fucking long. Let's see, mark that down. You know, honestly, I'd love to take the hover bike and just go around the place, tackling shrines, but then my bike would disappear every single time, and it's kind of insufferable. I don't really know what the exact conditions are. Let's see. Now, we could land here. We could get some content. You guys want content? Zonai are just... Zonai constructs are just sitting right there. But there's also a horse stable, and I am more inclined to visit the horse stable. Yeah, we could take these guys out. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's splurge. And, let's see. We want... Let's do a laser. Wait. Do I want to... No, it's probably better if we used a flame emitter. Alright. My favorite method of executing targets. Automated drone weaponry. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go a little further with that. We're gonna drag this guy along as we go. And let this guy just handle all the work for us. Okay, now please take out the white one for me. I love the conveniences of modern technology. You might even kill it before the battery runs out. I normally get a bit concerned about using the flamethrower because it might burn the drops, but I'm trying to save the unicorn horns for, sorry, the lasers for a future schematic for like a multi-laser array sort of thing. Ooh, white horn, always good. Knight's bow, okay. I'm gonna stick to our durability up bow because stuff like that. I don't think I can... Alright, where is the chest? The chest is up here. Black Lizzle Reaper. So that is a Black Lizzle horn. Can I scan? Nope. It's pretty good. Is it good? Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's my highest. Knight's Broadsword plus Black Elizafloss Horn, enhancement +5. Keep that, yeah. And I don't see any other enemies on the way, so how am I doing for supplies? By type. Budget for the stream is 209 Zonite. Otherwise, we are going to have to take a trip to the depths. And the depths are always fun. Oh. Moving around at the speed of sound. Places to go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. I've never actually played Sonic Adventures, but the playthroughs have been pretty cool. Did I pin that yet? Yes, I did. Well, that's a thick tree, you know, there's gonna be something on top of it. There's also a large rock. It's just eggs. Oh, well, it appears that the bridge to Rito Village has been cut off. Not gonna be an issue for us. Ooh, the ice is frozen. That is cool. We are going to... Oh, wait a minute. I thought this was for horses. Oh, I really thought this was a stable. Ahem. I just do odd jobs, so if you have business with the Lucky Clover Gazette, please ask somebody inside. What is the Lucky Clover Gazette? This place was once a stable, and I was once its owner. But when that terrible cold wave rolled in, it froze up our business along with the rest of Hebra. which is why the stable is closed, and the Lucky Clover Gazette has bought out the old space. Well, I'd say tops maybe half a month has passed since the start of the game, but what the heck? I don't have anywhere else to go, so I thought I'd try to help out here. Not that I'm much good at it, I just learned the terrifying way that what happens when you burn a Hylian pine cone. What happens? Burns up a whirlwind. Really? Well, you're just inviting me to throw a pine cone in. Let's see. Pine cone, pine cone. I had no idea they worked as flaming explosives when exposed to other flames. Yeah, I think you would have been next to the acorns. I guess not. Rivali's Gale is now ready! Damn. That is a spicy fire. It's the newspaper people that I keep hearing about. Shh. Tracy, our editor, is getting ready for our big Princess Zelda investigation. You're here about our newspaper, right? Then you can talk to me. I'm next in charge. Wait a minute, it's you! I gotta say, you did a good job getting out here to find us. It's quite a hike from Lookout Landing when you haven't got wings. Well, actually, I have a hover bike. But here you are. Was it easy to find the place? You know, technically speaking, my hover bike is actually a hover scooter. Some folks pass by without a second look. After all, it was a stable until Tracy cheated the previous owner out of it. You shouldn't be admitting to such things, please. But you don't miss a thing, do you? Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, yeah, I wanted my pony point. I assume you came for the job. You want to work for the newspaper, right? I'll vouch you with Tracy. Just picture it. Traveling the world as a reporter. Shining light on the truth. We'll be partners out there. Hey, quiet. Don't you listen, Pen. I told you I was busy, but you keep bothering me. You know, this Rito fella kind of looks like one of them DuckTales characters. And another thing, I bought this place from the owner after we came to a fair and mutually beneficial agreement. Could you stop telling people I cheated him out of it? Sorry, Tracy, but there's a new applicant for a reporter job I wanted you to know. New applicant? Hang on, you look like... Hey, sorry, Pen, but could you give me and this guy a second here? Oh, a character that actually recognizes me, thank goodness. Alright, how about you give me the whole story, Link? I'm the editor for the Lucky Clover Gazette, here, if you couldn't tell, so don't worry. I know everyone involved with this story. Pura asked us to help digging into what's happened to Princess Zelda. Now tell me everything. What exactly brought you here? Blah 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 blah. Interesting. So that's why she asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval. Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is, we're getting tips from all over Hyrule. So many, in fact, that it's been hard to keep up. Well, you guys don't have phones. It's just been like carrier bird people. And among those tips, we've been hearing about someone who looks like the princess appearing in all sorts of places. I was about to assign Pen to chase those leads, but he could use a partner. I won't tell Pen who you are. It's better if no one knows you're involved. What do you say? Think you could work with him as we investigate? Of course, I won't ask you to do this for free, though. That'd be nice. Wait just a second. I'm going to get you a little incentive from the back. Here we go. Now, what is this? Ta-da! The full set of Froggy armor. With that, it's easier to cling to wet surfaces, no slipping. Well, I could have used that in the jungles. You work with Pen to chase down all these news stories and I'll give you this armor, piece by piece, all yours. Pretty good deal there, Link. Anyway, that's my offer. Pen, you can come back in. Well, now I have to do this quest. Starting now, this guy's your partner. Well, if our editor says you're in, that looks like I have you sized up right. Tracy knows how to pick 'em. Alright, you two, here's what you're going to do. Visit every stable for leads. Pen, you had this all up. Stables bring in people, and people bring details, and details are what we need. Now go get me news. So I have to visit every stable? That's the side quest? Well, I'm not doing that now. It's just... Oh, and he's gone. Honestly, he could just do the job by himself if he can fly off that fast. Really wanted my pony point, though. So I'm going to have to assume that there are no other horse stables in the region because the roads end here, and this would have been the last stop. I think I'm having some Joy-Con drift, which is unfortunate, but inevitable. How do we do that? Well, it's got icy surfaces, so... we're gonna have to go about it the old-fashioned way. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Oh yeah, the drift is pretty bad. Quite a bit of snow here, huh? Well, good thing that we got all of our supplies for, snowboarding. The little incessant beeping sound is a little bit annoying, though. Ooh, pine cones. I do love me some pine cones. Great Canadian dessert. Take a sip of my iced tea. I should also take a sip of water. Had this in the fridge for over 12 hours. It's contrast to the weather that we have in the game. Really, it's quite hot out in real life. Gotta make sure I have my camera out so that we can scan all the stuffs. You know, let's actually... I haven't shown off my compendium yet. We're at 49 out of 92 creatures, 65 monsters, 88 materials, 94 equipment, and we are all good on treasure. Oh, the bird children. They look older than I remember. Musical number. Let's listen to the children. Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebrew winds. The heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledged to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life thanks to its great divine spark. You know, this song is about the ark that saved Rito Village a long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like it's happening now. Hey, that Stormwind attack. Is it really real? I'd be so happy if it was. It definitely is. Papa told me it's always watching over us, high in the sky. We sure could use its help with this awful blizzard. Most of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird weather. Well, if we don't have the Ark and we don't have the adults, it's up to us kids to take care of the village. Practice is over for today, Genly. You're in charge of food. And Molly, we'll need you to make arrows. We've all got jobs to do, so let's do them. Yeah, kid power. Are you telling me there is no other NPC in this village? I don't feel like reading everything out loud. Let's see. This kid is handling the inn. I don't really need that right now. It's the inn. So children are running Burrito Village. The heck? There's a shrine. I'm gonna do that. There's a store, and it's being run by children. Let's see. I could always use more arrows. Buy them all. You know, yesterday I had 150 arrows, and now I am down to 61. But before this stream, I believe I had like 15. It was abysmal. Now, what quest do you have here? Recipe book. A fish pie with staminoka bass. Do I not have a staminoka bass? What? Hyrule bass, mighty carp, ancient arowana, porgies. Okay, we can do that at a different time. Does it at least tell me where? We can do that some other time. Oh, there's the bird armor. $650, 500. Why does this cost 1,000? Okay, let's sell some shit. What do I have that I don't really want to keep? I sold all my shiny rocks already. I have 47 of these, so... Okay, we can get something out of that. Geez, what else am I supposed to sell here? A little hard for me to look at the numbers. That would get me 90. I actually use this for ammunition, though. Why are these worth so much? There we go. Teeth. Cold resistance. Now let's see. I don't think I'm able to get the bonus. Okay. You know what? Let's buy the pants anyways. So we need 1,000. Well, I got a lot of these. Boss Bokoblin teeth. What do I even use these for? Probably Great Fairy enhancements, but I have not unlocked the Great Fairy yet. Same thing with the guts, so I can't get rid of all the guts. Actually, these ones are pretty common. I gotta go back to Terrytown and refund all of my house shit. And now I'm in the dumb bird armor. And it's provided no additional enhancements. Yeah, what was I thinking? Well, actually, it is higher up with the armor. So I'm up to 9 points again. That's good. We're gonna tackle this. Child Village. That is an interesting scenario that I didn't think would happen. I don't think my notifications went out on Twitter. So I'm gonna tweet out my stream. Let's see. That appears to be working, yeah. And check the notifications. Yep, all that seems to be good. Hopefully I didn't diminish my reputation entirely by, streaming for approximately 36 hours with no commentary whatsoever. Oh gosh. Lasers! All my homies love laser beams. Now, what do we have here? Ice. Ice, baby. Am I... Not on my watch, fiend. Oh, there goes the drops. Behold, I come from the skies to eliminate you. And there's a bonus chest. I don't really get the arrangement of this shrine so far. It's kind of mid. Let's see. I guess I just go through there, huh? That's it? That arrangement was just kind of weird. It didn't feel like there was any synergy to that. Fly through lasers. Fly through hole. Break ice and then fly around and kill enemy. The ice was the most out of place part of that. I think I have enough hearts to pull out the Master Sword wherever the hell I get the Master Sword. I made sure to get 13 hearts for that. Otherwise, I think I'll put everything in the stamina wheel. I'm up to the second ring already, so that's good. Get rid of the stamp. Oh, get rid of this as well. Dumbass Rito armor. Rito Village was always pretty small, but now there's even less to do around here with, all the NPCs gone. Like, where the hell did all of the adults go? We got the journalist bird guy, and he's off doing journalist shit. He is the only adult bird in spitting distance of here. Hello, pink girl. Oh, you need ice fruit? Yeah, I got ice fruit. Can everyone just perceive items coming from my pouch? Yeah, sure. This is a quest teaching you about arrow applications. Well, little one, I hope your innovations help you to grow in the future, and I hope your dad isn't dead from the cold. Adults! Wait. Hold on, what's up here? Empty house, and snow-covered pottery. Yep, okay. The story?
That's not fair at all! You know I can handle it! Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone. If we don't do anything...
Do I know that guy?
The village... Is that you?
Do I know you?
It is you!
I'm sorry, who are you? Tulin, young Rito warrior. I'm sorry, I don't remember this character. I was missing for like a day, maybe 2 weeks tops. How does a bird get curly pink hair like that? Do you remember my son Tulin? He's grown taller, though perhaps not yet grown up yet. You know, now that I remember it, wasn't the elder of this village a fat owl or something? So I am assuming that this white-feathered tall fellow over here is the guy who gave me the bow training in the first game. I'm just assuming. I didn't remember he had a kid. And, it appears his kid is not religious, because he does not believe in the ark that will save them all. Let's see, there's a song about what's going on. A different sort of upheaval. What the hell is a different sort of upheaval? A great flying ship. Actually, yesterday when I was flying around looking for more Zonai devices, when I flew a bit too close to Rito Village, I did see a flying ship, which I could have flown to, but I didn't, because I would be soft-locked from the contents of that. Yes, I came to kick some ass. Oh, so all the adults are just searching for shit. Yeah, what happened to the fat owl? I want to... Is he dead? Is the fat owl fucking dead? Who's Hearth? Yeah, I see them. Tulin. The son of the Rito Elder. Okay, so he was one of the kids. He's a white kid. Okay, Okay, yeah, this is the same guy that I was thinking of. What happened to the fat owl guy? What the hell? He was the most interesting bird design that they had. Alright, well, this ain't so hard. I just have to walk over here, maybe kill a Wizrobe. Excuse me. Oh, right, I could just do that. Well, it would be nice if I could extract the sapphire, but I'm not going back to Tari Town anytime soon. I really should have gone to Tari Town. I had to extract my Flux Core 3 and attach it to this new spear that I have. Ugh. Oh, looks like we got a sign. Hey, buddy. Sleeveless isn't particularly great for this weather. This is a bit of a short one, huh? Ah, yeah, that'll do it. Yes, no problem, Addison. Now please entrust your life to me once again. There, you once again owe me everything. You and your wonderful penis-shaped head. Haircut. Drink some water. I just realized I didn't update the title of my stream. Oh no, that's actually really bad. That is really bad. I am going to stop and restart the stream just so that my notifications can all update. We have been live for an hour, and I don't actually think that's going to be much of an issue, so yeah, you guys are still going to be in here. Alright, we'll come back.